Okay, so my speech today is going to be on why I got off social media. And I'll start with a little paragraph I read in an article recently. There are good habits and bad habits. Good habits give back, you relax, you gain insight, you build muscle memory, you produce art. Bad habits only take. They drain your energy, take motivation, steal time, produce nothing. I began using social media rather early in their inception. I remember getting on Facebook and they had maybe less than 5 million users, a platform today that has almost 2 billion users. For my clients, I have built multiple applications that have leveraged the power of social media, which has helped them to market products and services to their customers. Yes, there were many benefits using these technologies, but over time, concerns of what these platforms were doing to society as a whole, and even to me personally, started to outweigh the benefits of what these platforms gave us. Sadly, today, Facebook has morphed into the primary source of misinformation around the world. Algorithms that were initially based on our likes and what we posted that were created with good intentions have now become ways to influence our thinking, spread falsehoods and unfound fear. In 2018, a rash of riots in Sri Lanka, my home and where I am from, fueled by lies on Facebook, resulted in many deaths. Similar instances have been well documented in Indonesia and also led to the genocide in Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. Earlier this year, Facebook formally apologized to these countries, acknowledged that it was propagated on their platforms, even though they claimed no accountability. The other reason that really made me realize was that most of these people that were connected on my social media network, I really didn't know them, and they didn't know me. For example, a couple of years back, I joined the local Rotary, and very soon most of those members would want to connect through Facebook and send me the friend request, and so I was somewhat obligated to friend them back. Most of these folk were not people I would ever meet or socialize with outside of those weekly meetings. But now I knew an immense amount of information about them, right? They knew a lot about me too. Who their family is, photos of their children, their grandchildren, where they lived, where they went on vacation, the cool things they had, their political views, their religious views. They were all on full display, and so was mine. Also, many of these folk were small business owners, insurance guys, realtors, bank loan officers. Unbeknownst to me, I was now part of their business network, a potential customer on their qualified customer list. So at some point, the friend request actually became a business opportunity for them and maybe not for me. Like it or not, social media has become our brand, right? The way we want to show the world who we are. It was the way to quickly tell someone, I have a great life, I'm a great person, and oh, by the way, would you like to buy some car insurance? Lastly, I must say it was the habit. The habit the habit that became the go-to thing, right? When you needed a distraction, when you were bored, and even when you were with a group of people. Checking your phone frequently, checking your social media feed, or checking if somebody liked your last Instagram photo you put there became intoxicating and also consuming, time consuming. I would get up in the morning, sit in bed, and go through my social media feed, replying to some stuff, liking some stuff, making goofy comments. not realizing an hour or two going by. It builds compulsive behavior, and the phone screen takes over your life. The habit had gone all wrong for me. What was like drinking a glass of wine with my dinner had now become drinking a bottle of whiskey every night all by myself. It was a problem that I would deny I had. So a year ago, I deleted my Facebook account. After about 2 weeks, I didn't miss it much, but I would continue to still use Twitter and Instagram and even had joined TikTok. Twitter was for the politics, Instagram was for the bragging, and the TikTok was kind of for the dance moves. About a month ago, I finally watched The Social Dilemma Netflix documentary, and I decided somewhat reluctantly to delete all my social media apps from my phone. I thought that was a good start because I'm not then on my phone. So where am I now? Not that the hours I spent or wasted on social media has magically been filled by these productive endeavors I've taken. But I have started reading more books, learning some new skills, going fishing more often. I even spent a day chasing around a bunch of goats a couple of days ago, all the while not having my phone with me, which was wonderful. Nobody texts me, and I had no reason to look and take photos of things. So there it is. There were no photos, there were no Facebook postings, there were no Instagram postings, there were no Twitter postings. Only great memories that I just kept to myself. So, in a strange way, I feel much better that I know less and I'm sharing less. I will leave you with this simple quote. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I'm changing my life. Thank you.